viewers, I'm Comfort from TV6. Today we are in Krofrom, a suburb of Kumasi, looking at sanitation. Krofrom has been announced as the most bleeding mosquito community in Ashanti region. A report of the Regional Environmental Health Directorate. Speaking to the Ashanti Regional Environmental Health Director, Mr. George Ajare, the cause of this bleeding mosquito is caused by choked gutters and stagnant water at places of the environment. He said many people are obstinate and they always dump refuse anyhow in the community. So until the people of Krofrom abandon this lawlessness behavior of placing refuse anywhere in the community, they will continue to face these problems. So I would like to interview some of those who are staying in the community about sanitation. Good afternoon, madam. Good afternoon. Please, I'm Comfort from TV6. Please, what's your name?
Abuna Foshia.
Okay. Today we are here because of your poor sanitation in the community. And I want to ask you that, what's your point of view on this poor sanitation around?
With the sanitation, I think the Zoom Lion people are not doing their work. Yeah, because we have employed more people who have seen working before. But it seems nowadays they are not doing their work.
So were those provided for you to use?
As for dustbin, no.
They didn't provide any dustbin for you. So what do you want the government, or what measures do you want to be taking on this poor sanitation?
Yeah, I want the government to produce us with dustbins and also employ more security personnel so that they can stand at places to ensure the sanitation.
Okay, so is it only because of the Zoom Lions, or we the citizens are part?
We the citizens are part. So because somebody will just drink water and throw the sachet wherever he
because there are no dustbins around. Okay, thank you. So I have seen another lady here. I would want to interview her on our poor sanitation around. Hello, madam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam.
Please, I'm Comfort from TV6. What's your name?
I'm Comfort.
I can see you were a student, right?
Yeah.
Today we are here because of our poor sanitations in our environment, and I want to ask you questions about it. What's your point of view on this poor sanitation around?
We're looking at the environment. Our sanitation is very poor. Looking at the way we dump our refuse and other things, even when dustbins are there, but yet we the citizens we refuse to dump the refuse inside the dustbin, but rather we throw it anyhow wherever we find ourselves. Anytime we take sachet water after drinking it, we just throw it anyhow. And moreover, the Zoom Lion and the KMA, they've tried all their possible best to keep the environment clean, especially our area clean, but yet we the citizens around, we are not putting up our best also for ourselves, which I see it is very poor to our health and also to the environment as well.
Okay, madam. So per what you were saying, were dustbins provided for you the citizens to use?
Oh yes, please, dustbins were being provided. But quite a period of time now, we get to realize that the dustbins has been sent to some particular places. Like someone will just come and pick it and put it at his or her area where he thinks is the best point to put it. Meanwhile, the dustbin has been kept for each and everyone who is passing by to trash anything that he thinks it is no good to be holding. But yet people pick it to their shops, in front of their shops, in front of their houses and other things where they sweep and pour them there, instead of leaving it at where the assemblyman kept the dustbins for us to use.
So is it affecting you, the citizens?
Yes, please, madam. It is affecting us thoroughly because malaria is there, cholera is there. Of late, a child died in this area and it was out of cholera. So I think it is out of us, our poor sanitation, that is causing all this.
So what do you want the government to do to you, the citizens?
To me, I think the government should get some security men that will be around the area, that when they see anybody throwing anything away anyhow, the person will be held responsible. Even they can let them sieve. If you are caught throwing a rubber away at any place, they can let you sieve the whole place. To serve as an example to others that don't know what is happening in that area, I think if the government also do such a thing, it will help us increase our sanitation in this area.
So what do you want to tell we the citizens to do in order to keep our countries and environment clean?
As a citizen of this area, the way I am seeing the sanitation here, it doesn't sound well to me. It is very poor. So to me, I'll advise my colleagues outside there that it is good we keep our environment clean, because when we keep it clean, it is good to our health, it is good to all of us, especially the younger ones who are coming up. So I think it will be good when we weed around the roadside, we gather the rubbers and we bend them. We make sure that we trash the thing according to the right place. I think that one, it will help us.
Okay, madam, thank you very much.
As you can see, the state of sanitation in Krofrom, a suburb of Kumasi, is very appalling. According to the people living here, this valley is not a refuse dump, but because some of the people lack education, they dump their refuse in here. Not only education, they also lack dustbins. According to the residents, they says they have not been provided with dustbins. This is reported by Christiana for.
You have a lot of effects about these sanitation issues, sometimes you walk alongside some roads, some smelling, choke gutters, standing water and those things, they all produces all mosquitoes.
So do you need any help from the government, or you have taken the measures by yourself?
Okay, from these measures, I think government is trying to eliminate all these things, but I too have the right to enforce them to do this, because the zoo lion, they are working. If I didn't, or I did not enforce these people that maybe there are some rules, some rubbish here, they have to come and then pick them up. They won't come, so I have to enforce them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay.
So we all heard what our societal members said on the poor sanitation in our environment, and we also spoke with the Regional Environmental Health Director. He said there were dustbins provided for the citizens, but they are not using it. So we, the citizens, have to know what to do. We have to come together and cooperate together in order to help keep our country clean, so that we will be prevented from diseases like malaria, cholera, and so on. I'm Comfort from TV6.